Tony Parker, if you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be?
I would say a deli sandwich with every kind of meat, every kind of cheese, a lot of variety to it.
That makes sense. What vegetables would be on it? I feel like some
Lettuce,
banana peppers.
yeah, I guess sometimes maybe, but lettuce, tomato, yeah,
All the meats, though.
yeah.
And are you talking like downtown deli or
Ooh.
bread and honey sandwich maybe?
Yeah, yeah, if you want to put sprouts on it and
There we go.
delicious
Yeah.
mayonnaise.
What
Yeah.
kind of bread?
Multigrain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So you're a salesman at Sherman. It seems like you've always gravitated towards sales positions. How did you realize, yeah, I can make people want what I want them to want?
Well, to me, it's always kind of been more about providing people with what they need and providing them with a good or a service that's going to benefit them and help them out. It's not necessarily me talking them into it, but portraying the value of it and how it can be useful to them. So,
You've always been a good listener, so I
Yeah.
think that's probably the first step. You actually listen to what people want and help them from there. Yeah.
yeah, definitely try to. You got to listen to every sales situation. You want them to talk to you, and you want to relate with them and understand what they need. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and with pole barns, they almost sell themselves to a certain extent because it's like it is a needed thing,
Yeah.
depending on their situation or whatever. Sometimes it might just be for their toys or whatever, but it's like it actually provides something, versus
Yeah.
like if you're selling what do they call those things? Fidget spinner, that's like for a 10-second enjoyment,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it'd be a lot more difficult to sell something like that, but yeah.
Yeah. With the pole building, it's gonna keep their valuables safe, and it's gonna prolong the life of them, and they're not gonna depreciate in value. And also, it's an investment overall on their property.
Yeah.
It's not like it's gonna go down in value ever.
Yeah.
So it's gonna actually increase the value of their property and provide them something that they need.
Heck
So
yeah.
Did I ever tell you this story of when I had a friend, Jason, was trying to get me to be a salesman, and I was like, I'm not a salesman, and we were golfing together.
Okay, no, I don't think so.
Okay, and I was a bartender at the time, and Rodney walked by, and I was like, hey, Rodney, when you're done golfing, you're going to have to come in to Kev's and eat some food and replenish all these calories, and get some drinks, cool off, right? He's like, yeah, I'll see you at Kev's after. And Jason goes, you're not a salesman? I'm like, okay, well, it's really easy to sell drinks. It's easy to sell things when people want them.
Yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely.
do you have a sales face?
I just try to be friendly and relatable. I just enjoy talking to people overall. So each customer that you interact with, it's new every single time. Kind of feel them out, and
Yeah.
can we joke around? Can we have fun? Is this just straight business? Each situation is different completely. So
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And it's like you evolve from every person that you meet. So
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, you develop a different relationship. It's going to be different every single time. So
Yeah. Do you have any good stories from your past sales experience or?
Well, the one thing I did mention to Beth was, so the first sales interaction I ever had, I was knocking doors,
Okay.
selling insulation. So in my mind, that was a good thing to improve in somebody's home. The first door I knock on, just a great interaction right away. And I actually sold it. So everybody says door-to-door sales is the most difficult sales, that there are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
You
I
just got out of the way.
got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Killed the nerves right away. Kind of gelled. We got along. I was like, yeah, well, this is going to save you some money. It's going to make your energy bills go down. And they're like, well, yeah, come take a look. Climb up in the attic. It was a really inefficient home, so I was like, well, this just makes sense for you. You're going to save money every single month. So it was, yeah, I guess that's a good sales story.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. The one thing that I've noticed, and obviously I don't hear many of your conversations, but you have such a good way of talking on the phone. Like, for whatever reason, it's like if I was on the other end, the way that you portray yourself is so steady and easy that it's like, yeah, I want this guy to be manage my pole building because it's like, yep, we've ran into that before. And then this is what, and it's like, you
Yep.
just know how to not stress someone out when they're on the phone with you. And I've only heard you talk on the phone a couple times or whatever, but yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Try to just talk to them, figure out
Yeah.
what specific so I do a lot of different things here. If somebody has damage to their building, I will deal with that. That's a problem that we want to solve. It's something they're worried about, so it's a situation where this needs to be fixed, and I'm here to help them do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't just want you to love your building on your first day or your
mhm.
first week. We want you to love it forever. So how can we keep you loving it?
Yeah, how can we make this work for 40 years where it's going to keep your boat nice, your tractor nice, or your animals safe, anything.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's awesome. I mean, longevity is the thing, and
Mhm.
and yeah, making sure that the customer is a customer for life, and
Yep.
yeah, they're always recommending us to everybody. So yeah, that definitely is good.
Hmm.
Do you think a great salesman's born or made or a little combination of both?
I would say it's a little combination of both.
Yeah,
There are people.
yeah,
Some people just don't like to interact with people or talk to people. So
exactly.
you need to be charismatic. You have to be wanting to help.
Uh-huh.
But then you also need to be able to learn. Uh, and there's different products, different services that you need to sell. So I guess it is a combination of
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, so going off the learning aspect of it, what would you say is one like go to that you would say you try to like input if you feel like the customer's kind of backing off or not 100% sure if you're gonna make the sale or not?
Just let them know that we're a great company.
Yeah.
There's a ton of not a ton, but we have competitors that they build good buildings, and I talk to them about that too in certain situations where it's like, well, we provide this great quality product for you, and we're very fair priced. We're experienced. We've been selling buildings since 1976. We're a team. We're a family, and we're going to do whatever we can to provide you
Yeah.
with the best building product that we possibly can. So, I just not
Instill that confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, show them that we're not a huge conglomerate or big corporation. We're family run and family owned.
Yep.
That we actually care about you. And again, back to your service work or the repair work that you do. It's like you call us in 10 years, we're gonna fix your building because
Yep.
we want to be the ones that fix it, not somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
that's awesome.
I have a customer right now going through, he's a new customer, and the overhead door just keeps having issues where we keep having to go back every week. And he's like, thank you so much for, that you keep coming out. And I'm like, we will keep coming out for the next 10 years as long as this warrant, that's how long the overhead door warranty is. We'll come
Yep.
every week. I mean, obviously, we would switch out the whole door at that point if we had to. But yeah,
Mhm.
we're going to make sure you love your building forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I've noticed is that sometimes it's like the past customers think that they're being a burden to us because it's like, a tree fell and crunched this little portion of the building and stuff. But it's like we run into random times where our guys aren't 100% busy. So then it's like, this is perfect fill in work.
Yep.
And then they call 2 weeks later, it's fixed. And they're like, holy smokes. And it's like, you did us a favor because the guys would have went home early today, and we were actually able to get out there and get it gone, get it done and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah, that was this customer. Is he totally felt like a burden, and I was like, no, we're gonna make sure that you're happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it at all.
Yep. Similar situation that I dealt with today. Just a little adjustment that we need to make, and he'll be happy as can be. So.
Yeah.
And with these customers that have damaged buildings, a lot of time it's kind of overwhelming dealing with insurance companies, and I'm here to help them deal with that situation too. Insurance companies aren't always the easiest to deal with.
Definitely.
So just being able to support them and say, hey, we've done this before. We'll be able to help you, even negotiate with them in certain situations. So
Yeah.
make sure that they're being dealt with fairly.
Yeah, that's so nice because yeah, it can be such a daunting task. It's like,
Mhm.
when am I going to meet the adjuster? How much is this going to cost? And then it's
Mhm.
like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We've been through this, and oh, you have whatever insurance agency. Yeah, they're not too bad to work with
Mhm.
actually. So yeah,
Mhm.
the experience that you have in it is so sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So last year at Christmas, the Shermay Award that you won was Making It Back in One Piece Award because you spent the winter in Australia 2 winters ago, and then last winter you did, and now you're planning to again this winter.
Mhm.
How exciting! How did you pick Australia?
It's just a beautiful place. I have some friends over there, and it just works out nice. It's summer there when it's winter here, and
Yeah.
we slow down enough where I'm still able to work remotely, but uh, just setting up things for the spring, and it's paradise.
Works out
You were
perfect.
there last year, you know.
Yeah, I came to visit you.
Yeah.
It was so great. It
Yep.
wasn't on my radar, but you made it happen.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yep.
Not as expensive to fly there as you would think. Holy cow.
No.
$800 round trip
Yeah.
ticket I got.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
I always thought it was like 2 or 3 grand to go over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and beautiful. And it's exact opposite. So January is pure summer.
Yep. Dead in the middle of their summer, 90 degrees, sun shining. Yeah.
So in Australia, they call it, or we call Australia down under. So when you're in Australia, do they call it here up above, or?
Nobody's ever referred to it like that, but I can see it like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, maybe you should try and start that when you go
Yeah,
down
go
there.
back up
Yeah,
above.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. I'm from up above.
Yep.
Yeah.
Northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, I guess would.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
North and south, and not up and down. But yeah, down under. It's,
Yeah.
it's definitely called that. So.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
So it's obviously slower here, but did you have to like set alarms to wake up to talk to customers
Yeah.
in the middle of the night over there?
Yep. Yeah. That's a little bit awkward. So it's 9 hours different. If you think about it one way,
Okay.
but then it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you think about it the
Holy-
other way, it's
Yeah. It's
how many hours?
15 hours different. So
Oof, yeah, living in the future.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Seriously.
international date line and all of that is just interesting to think about overall. It's just a line drawn in the middle of the ocean that this is where time changes.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's actually flights that happen on New Year's, and you can actually go back in time, technically. Or
Get
whatever.
another New Year's if you time it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So-
that is so crazy.
Yeah, because I think which direction is it, east or west? That when you fly, you usually feel better, and the opposite, you feel worse, and it's because you're honestly losing time off of like
Yeah.
you're aging
Yeah.
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, time travel, something. It's no. Jet lag's a thing too. Jet lag is a real thing.
Yeah, and it's way worse if you're going west, it's worse. I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I
I
don't-
try to sleep the whole way and not think about it too much.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt like maybe there was a conspiracy theory coming up or like hidden in there when you were talking about the lines, though.
Oh no, it's interesting because it's just created. It's
It's just a line in the sand, basically.
Right.
Yeah, it means nothing other than, this is 1 a.m. and this is midnight, or
So we
whatever the
decided.
case is. Yeah.
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 It gets even more interesting up by Alaska and Russia. I mean, they are literally right next to each other, yet they're hours and hours apart on a clock.
And what's that one country that it never ever gets dark? Like it doesn't matter the time of year. Is that a place?
Not sure.
Dana? Well, no, I think that's in summers they don't get dark, but
Yeah.
there's one place that like all year round, I think time doesn't exist.
Okay.
This is some country in Europe.
Maybe. I'm not I don't know for sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
So you're going 3 years now, or this will be your third year of living in Australia during the winter. Like, don't you miss winter, or what do you?
No.
What do you
I
miss
wouldn't
about
either.
Minnesota? Like, oh man, I don't know. I'm
I thought
such
I
a-
used to like ice fishing and snowmobiling, but I much rather prefer sitting on the beach and
Yeah,
relaxing in the sunshine.
sunny and 75, or I mean, it's probably more than 75. Or
Yeah, it's
whatever.
75 on a cool day.
yeah, whatever it is Celsius. 'cause- but-
Right. And that's a whole nother conversation.
yeah, exactly.
Metric and
But is there anything that you actually miss about Minnesota when you're gone? Or you're just enjoying yourself while you're down
Family,
there?
I guess. Yeah,
I
that's about
suppose.
the only thing I really miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss the cold weather.
Man.
Like I said, I thought I liked ice fishing, not as much as I like fishing on the ocean. So
Yeah. Well, when it's 20 below, I'll be thinking about you.
yeah,
Tony's sitting on the beach right now.
yeah,
Or he was yesterday, whatever day it is down there.
right. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tony's sitting on the beach tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's hard switching over to the metrics over there with like, what was it, the speed limit or something? I was
Yep.
like, oh, if it says 65, then we're doing the math of a third of it, like we do with the temperature, or the bill came or something. I don't remember. Never
Yeah.
mind. It's hard to like with all the numbers and remember.
on the currency exchange, that's really interesting too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hard to get used to.
Yeah.
Do you ever have to explain quality erections to any of your customers?
every once in a while, they'll be like, "Well, this is offensive," and I'm like, "No, this is we're talking about erecting a building here.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted in your mind here." So, but yeah, no, I've had people mention it. I've had people get upset about it too. I had this one fella who was just like, "This is so inappropriate." I'm like, "Well, lighten up, man. Don't get upset.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't know why you're upset, but
Yeah.
sorry."
Sorry, but when I'm mad, you're like the person I want to go to too, Tony, because you're so calming.
Thank you.
So next
Sure
time I'm
thing.
mad, sorry. Just gonna come get you to calm me down.
That'll be just fine.
So if you wrote a Tony's rule book for sales, what would be the number one rule?
Well, I would say you have to believe in your product.
Okay. That's a very, very good answer.
Yeah, you have to believe in what you're selling, and you have to. If you put yourself in their shoes, would you want to buy it yourself?
Yeah.
And are you selling something that's going to provide value? That's pretty much my number one rule. I wouldn't sell something that I didn't believe in.
Yeah.
I didn't trust. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. Because when I did try and sell life insurance for a while, it's like obviously I understand that life insurance is important, but for me personally, I just couldn't get behind like this is what I'm passionate about.
right, I did
So.
the same thing. I took the license exam. Decided it wasn't for me. There's certain situations where it makes great sense, but there are some insurances and life insurances where they're just taking advantage of the customer. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't get behind it myself either.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. They always say like, have you ever seen The Gas Salesman? No, because that stuff sells itself.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, we're pole barns. I mean, obviously there's the logistics portion of it or whatever, but yeah, I mean, it's exactly like you said, a quality product that's going to last a long time and actually add value to your life and your property.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a simple, elegant architecture too. So
Yeah.
I've always kind of enjoyed designing and CAD, and it's just a simple form of it where it's it's efficient. It accomplishes what they need, and I love that about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it withstands to the climate that we live in.
Yeah.
Not sunny and 75 like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Four seasons.
Exactly. Huge snow loads. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
We looked into selling over in Australia, and it was a termite issue.
Yeah, it would be a completely different construction. Where
Otherwise, like, heck yeah, let's all go over there in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
right? Yeah.
Tony, lead the way.
Yeah. Let's go.
So last year you won the Sherman Fantasy Football League. How did
did.
you do that?
Well, I just love football. Follow it every week. Fantasy football is 50% luck, but if you're able to track it, which I do every single week, like this week was the first week, so that was a really fun time.
Who'd you play?
Played Willie, I believe.
Okay, did you win?
No,
Oh,
but I scored the third highest amount of points. So,
Okay.
losing to Willie, who scored the first amount of points, highest amount. So I would have beat everybody else
yeah.
except
Yeah.
for Willie. So
And is there some league rules that maybe points will end up mattering at the end?
right, yeah. So your standings,
Yeah.
so in the Sherman League, I actually went 1-1 in this week. So you can actually win 2 wins every week
Or lose 2 every week.
Right.
I forgot.
So I went 1-1 this week because I was
Okay.
above the median in points.
Okay, I forgot. That makes me wish I had joined again with 2 scores every week.
Yeah, it's a fun way to do it. And if you have a good week and you lose, just like I did, I still got a win out of it. So.
Which player do you have that you're most excited about?
Well, my quarterback is Bo Nix. I'm pretty high on him. He's a new up and coming rookie last year. Exciting player.
Yeah.
I can't think of all of the other ones because I'm in 2 other leagues right now. So I could look it up and we could talk about it all day. But
Yeah. Which one are you smack talking on the most?
I don't really smack talk. I just let the numbers do the talking. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That stuff is so above my head or whatever. I can't understand all that, but it seems fun, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed doing it.
I know
but-
you said you didn't watch the Vikings game last night, but did you?
No.
I quit before the exciting stuff. Yeah, I went to sleep and I woke up and first thing I did was look and it was taking forever to reload and it was like 12-17. I'm like, hey, this is still saying end of or middle of 4th quarter though,
Yeah.
like update, and then it shows up 27 to what 24.
A historical
It's like-
4th quarter by
Amazing.
basically a rookie quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Just
I can't
beautiful.
believe I missed it.
Yeah, you
Incredible.
missed out. It was history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
As the first time starting quarterback, it was the best 4th quarter that any quarterback has ever had. So,
No way.
yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
We'll get you into football.
The first game of the season
Of his life.
Of his career, so it's-
No,
Yeah, yeah.
holy.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Did he run in any touchdowns?
He ran in a touchdown and passed for 2.
crazy.
I'm excited.
That's
I'm excited.
awesome.
As a Vikings fan, I'm always excited, and I always get let down. But this is the year that we're going to win the Super Bowl. So
You heard it here. You
heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, Katie was talking about fantasy football yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, I have JJ for my quarterback," and I'm like, "JJ," and she's like, "What's his last name? I can't even remember now."
McCarthy.
Okay, and I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh, okay." You know, I didn't even know who it was.
Oh, yeah,
But
he's
yeah.
a rookie.
Yeah.
That's your past. Just don't forget it.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, exactly. yeah.
Yeah. If they win the Super Bowl, me and Tony are gonna make you get a tattoo of JJ's
There you
name.
go. Yep.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Just kidding, we won't make you, but
If you could recruit one NFL player to be a Sherman salesman, who would you pick and how come?
Well, we'd probably go with Joe Burrow to make Beth happy.
Okay, yeah.
that's so sweet.
Is he a Bronco?
I know he's a Bengal.
Oh, okay. Orange, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Broncos used to be my favorite when Peyton Manning played for them, but Bengals I just like for
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
That's
He's
awesome.
from Iowa, so he was probably a Vikings fan.
Yeah. Did you watch this the Netflix series with Joe on it yet? Quarterback.
Okay, I
pretty fun.
haven't. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see it through their eyes and how they go through the daily life of being a quarterback in the NFL.
Definitely.
And he's really unique. So that's fun to watch if you
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to add that.
Out.
Yeah, I'll add that to my list too. Yeah.
So would you rather make 10 small sales in a week or one really big one? Because I'm thinking like with the 10 small sales, it's like a bunch of dopamine hits. But the one big one, that dopamine hit might like just be so great that it overtakes.
That's difficult. I guess, yeah. Get to help 10 people if you're doing 10 small ones. One big one, you're doing a big project.
That's true.
Um,
More stress on one big one versus 10 small ones, maybe.
I don't know. There's a fine line there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's dealing with 10 different people, making 10 different people happy is going to be more difficult, obviously. But
Yeah, that's true.
somebody making a $200,000 investment is different than 10 people making $20,000 investments.
Yeah.
More on the line. So
Yeah.
difficult question. I don't know exactly how to answer that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Would you rather go to Australia for a month and have it rain every day, or go to Australia for a month and get so burnt on the first day that you couldn't go outside the rest of the time?
I guess I'd rather deal with the rain. Sunburn's terrible.
Yeah, you got burned on that one trip, that raft trip, when
Yep.
I wanted to go someplace that I had never touched before, and
Yeah. And
we
then
were lost at sea.
lost at sea,
Snowshoe Lake.
blown wind blown across the lake and had to kick back
Yeah.
until we got saved with the pontoon, I think, right?
Yeah, James came out with a canoe,
Mm.
and then we went back and got the pontoon. But I thought we were dead.
Yeah.
Thought we were stranded forever.
Thought we were
And
gonna
you
have
didn't go outside for like weeks.
Yeah, I
You
was
were
fried.
So sunburned.
I was fried.
Yeah.
But then in Australia, when we were on Hamilton Island, we get the monsoon and basically got rained out for the majority of it. Lucky enough that we were able to get out one day and swim on the Great Barrier Reef, but
Okay.
our fishing trip and all of that got canceled. So
Yeah, we were gonna go deep sea fishing, and then monsoon, and then we're like, we might not even ever leave.
yeah, well, right. I remember when we flew out, we got delayed, right, because of rain and wind.
Yeah. Yeah. And we were wondering how it was so cheap for us to go to Hamilton Island. Like, this is in the middle of the Great Barrier Reef. And we're like, this is paradise. There's parrots, there's palm trees, like everything is amazing. And then like day 4, when it doesn't stop raining, or day 3, we're like, oh, we're in monsoon season. Like, that's why it was affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah, still a great time.
Yeah. That's awesome. I definitely would pick the rain too. I'm a fair-skinned fella.
Yeah.
Get fried. Like, it's ridiculous. The first day in summer, I go outside for like 12 minutes and I'm already just red as a lobster. It's just terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. At least you'd get to enjoy every day
Yeah.
in the rain. You can still have an adventure in the rain. Might
Yeah,
even
you're
make it
not-
more
your
fun
body's-
sometimes.
Exactly.
Your body's not hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, most important question. Would you rather go to the Super Bowl this year or outsell Chad this year?
Well, if I outsold Chad this year, I could easily go to the Super Bowl. So.
Yep, you could bring us.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you could only pick one, like it didn't.
Well, I
like
guess
that's
it's a better overall investment for me to outsell Chad. I mean, Super Bowl, I can watch it on the TV and still enjoy it.
just as
So
much
Yeah.
fun.
You have that experience. Yeah. Yeah.
good question though.
Yeah, right. I've been so waiting to ask that. So excited.
Oh, man.
Logically, it makes more sense to outsell Chad.
True. True.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on. This was so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for
super
having
awesome.
me. It was fun.
Yeah. Excited to learn more about football from you.
Of course. Anything you need to know.
Awesome. Thanks, Tony.
Yep.